Sudden money. So I want to talk about sudden money, and there's a variety of different ways that sudden money or money can appear suddenly in your life. And one of those is receiving an inheritance. Probably the most important component of receiving an inheritance is making sure that you keep your assets separate from any existing marital account with your spouse. Certainly no one hopes for a divorce or any change in relationship status, but I always encourage my clients to maintain a separate account and separate assets. It's just simpler and cleaner, and it provides you with more options. A number of years ago, we had a client come to us who inherited at a very young age over $1.5 million in assets. And if we go back to the money story, her money story was that of having parents who were very good at saving money and who provided her a high quality life growing up, resources to go horseback riding and have nice family vacations and a decent home to live in. And the money story of her spouse was that of any money he had in his hand, he would want to spend, just because that's how he grew up. So to reconcile your relationship and different money stories can be a very big challenge. So this client, we educated about the importance of keeping the asset separate. Now, this doesn't mean that you don't share the benefits of the asset with your spouse. So in this case, we put the assets into an investment kept separately for her benefit, and every year she could use the income and the resources from that to benefit her family. So in their family situation, based on their goals and their values and what she wanted to do, she wanted to make sure that she could take her family, spouse included, young children, on a nice family vacation every year. And she would use some of the income from these assets from her parents every year to be able to pay for this, where otherwise in their regular income they weren't able to afford doing that. The second thing that she was able to do is use some of the income from that account to send her kids to private school. That's something that she valued very significantly, that she learned from her parents in growing up. Her spouse was not in agreement necessarily with this particular goal. He would prefer to pay off the mortgage. He would prefer to redo the kitchen. And this just didn't make economic sense given their living situation. So you never know what's going to happen. Most people want to have their assets continue from themselves and their parents and have it create a legacy. So I always encourage clients to think about what's important to you. What would, do you want to, and to think about, do you want to have this resource give you something every year for the rest of your life that you can remember that, hey, this is something that my parents, this is their legacy, and this enables me to share with my family for my lifetime.